Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to solo DOFLAMINGO. Now there's going to be two different methods. There's going to be the fruitless method and there's going to be with fruits method. Now I'm going to mention the fruits method first because the fruitless method is for other options and you'll see what I mean in a second. So if you are using a fruit, the only 3 fruits, and really it's only 2 fruits because that's the ones I've tested. The third one is really a potential fruit. So the 2 fruits that I know that you can definitely do it with is Ope and Mochi. Ope, all you gotta do, make sure that you have 700 stat points into Ope. I would put in 800 just to be like super sure, and use room and then use tack, and that's it. If you're on Mochi, just make sure that your chestnut Mochi can do at least 1,000 damage at bare minimum. Like I'm talking bare minimum, and then you can clean up the rest of the cannon people with your other Mochi moves. And this is mainly the reason why this is so hard to solo. It's because of the cannon people. This stops a lot of fruits from being viable. If you say you want to use Mara or you want to use Magu, you simply can't do enough damage. Or say you want to use Gumu, that can put enough damage, but you can also get knocked back a lot if you use Gumu, so thus you can't get off the damage anymore because you just got knocked back. And this is the same thing for Pika. This is the same thing for Zushi and a lot of other fruits. This is the reason why you can only use these 3 fruits. And once again, Venom is a test. I'm not sure if you can do it with Venom. So if you are going to go into the rest of the video with Venom, I'm warning you now, it may not work. Now for everybody else that may have one of the fruits that isn't on the list or is just completely fruitless in general, you are going to need Cyborg. And I'm being very serious. That is the only way you can do it. Unless you have these fruits, is the only way. I've tried plenty of fruits. I've tried other races, mainly fishmen, because that's the only other race with the barrage move, and it does not work. So in the background, if you've been noticing, I'm showing you how to damage DOFLAMINGO before you get to the cannon step. If you have what I have, which is Cyborg and Pika, then just do what I'm doing. But if you only have Cyborg, I recommend using Cyborg Flight before you use Missile Barrage, because Cyborg Flight can bait his block. So you can just use Cyborg Flight. As you're using Missile Barrage, you can cancel the Cyborg Flight. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's really just if you're running low on stamina, you should cancel it. But I recommend not canceling it actually, because sometimes he can birdcage you. And if you're up in the air, the birdcage won't hit you. And sometimes he can string dissect you and trap you. And if your Cyborg missiles are done and you fall down, you're going to take a lot of damage. So I recommend actually staying in Cyborg Flight when you're using your Missile Barrage. Alright, so here's the cannon step. I'm going to be chipping in here and there to give you small pieces of advice. So first, what I recommend, as soon as DOFLAMINGO jumps off and activates the birdcage, jump to the back of the castle. Well, I guess it's technically the entrance of the castle. Jump out that way to the back, is what I call it, and then jump to the forest area. And you're going to do this cannon first, the one I'm at. This is the very first cannon you're going to do every single time. And there's a certain path you're going to take after this that will be the most effective route that I could find to do the cannon step. So as you can see here, I got a Pika user. These people can be run ending. And I'm just going to put it like that. If you get too many Pika users, you might not be able to finish the birdcage. That hasn't happened to me yet. I've only received maybe 3 Pika users at max at a cannon. So if you get a Pika user at every cannon, I'm just going to say it like this, you are extremely unlucky. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But yes, Pika users are extremely annoying, and they're the second reason why it's impossible to do it on majority of the fruits. Now, as you can see, on the first round, or should I say the first wave of people, I used Missile Shower, but my Missile Shower ran out, and I didn't finish off the Pika user because they were in the air while I was doing it. So all you have to do is just wait for your cooldown and just do it again. That's all you have to do. For the first 3 cannons, if your Missile Shower is not killing everybody, just wait. Just wait for the cooldown and then do it again. Now for the later cannons, I'll show you what to do if your Missile Shower does run out and not everyone's dead. But for the first 3, you can just wait for the cooldown. Another good thing about missile shower is that even if you get PB'd, the move doesn't end. So if you get PB'd, don't panic, don't worry, just keep holding the move. So here, I know I said that you should wait for your missile shower, but here I saw that everyone got hit by the missile shower. So I know the last guy is low. So what I do is I jump down and machine gun blow them. Now, if a Pika user is there and he doesn't get hit, just wait for your missile shower to come back. I didn't do it here because, like I said, I saw that everyone got hit by the missile shower. So from here on out, every cannon that you do, well, I should say the next 2 cannons that you do, you're gonna start taking damage. Now, do not panic when you're taking damage. It's just some damage, you'll be fine. As you can see, I completed this cannon with 300 HP left over, so I had plenty of time to jump down if I needed to, use machine gun blows if someone was still alive, and complete the cannon. Now, there is a run where I did fail completing the cannon in one go, and I'll show that after I complete this run. So here is a perfect example. I didn't finish it in one go and I was taking damage. All you have to do is reset. That's it. Just reset your character. Since you're outside the birdcage, it will instantly kill you. Make sure your respawn is at the cafe because that is the best access point to get to all the remaining cannons after the first 3. So as you can see, I just Gepo back, do missile shower again for the second time, and I just finish off the cannon people, you know, jump down, activate the cannon, and then I reset. Now from here, with my birdcage run, as you can see, the birdcage is only just now getting to, you know, the town. At this point, you can just choose whichever cannon you want to go to. You can go to the one on the right that's closest to me, or you can go to the one on the left, which is the one I go to, because I just like going to the ones that's further first, and then reset, and then do the one that's closest to the cafe. But it's really up to you after this point, because you have so much time remaining. This is one of my fastest runs. This isn't my fastest run personally, because once again, I'm only using Gepo to show you that you can do it completely fruitless. But I would normally just use Cyborg and Pika to, you know, Cyborg to do the missile shower like normal, and then I would use Pika to fly around. You can use any movement you want. You can use Goro Flight, you can use bomb movement if you really want to. It's up to you. That's why I was saying that if you don't have the 3 fruits mentioned at the beginning of the video, then it's really just those fruits are only going to be used for movement, and then the Cyborg is going to do all the heavy lifting. This is the last cannon, and as you can see, the birdcage is close to the point of it starting doing damage here. I also got another peak user. So right here, I should have reset when my missile shower failed, but I got, kind of confident because I've been doing it for so long that I just machine gun blowed him, and that was my mistake. I should have just reset, got my HP back, and wait for my cooldown to come back and then finish it off. So as you can see, I barely completed the cannon, but I looked up at the birdcage, and I know it looks small here. I know it looks like I was about to fail, but I know what a failed birdcage looked like, and I had a lot of time left. I had at least another minute left. So once again, do not panic. Don't rush. This is really just a matter of how well can you do this. And as you can see, DOFLAMINGO fully healed. He will fully heal, unfortunately, because you're by yourself. No one else is there to attack him. And that's it. That's all there really is to it. After you do the birdcage, you can just go back to doing normal strategy, staying on the roof, use your cyborg flight whenever you want to bait his block, and then use missile shower, and just keep doing that over and over and over and over again until he's dead, basically. You can jump down if you want to use your ult or to use machine gun blows. Really up to you. I personally don't. I just wait for the missile shower. It does so much damage on its own. It does around like 2,200, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. Or not 2,200, 2,500. Even though you can bait his block, he may block early sometimes, and you might only get say 92 hits in. Sometimes you might only get 70 hits in. It really just depends on whatever the boss wants to block. In total, from start to finish, from the beginning, I'm killing the DOFLAMINGO family, then killing Pika, then waiting the 15 minutes, then doing DOFLAMINGO, then the cannons, and then doing DOFLAMINGO again. All that in total takes around an hour and like 20 minutes. And that's if you're being like really efficient. I mean, you're doing everything just pitch perfect. It's still gonna take you around an hour, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. If you have a fruit, you can maybe bring that down to about an hour 15, hour 10 to during the Pika fight, because you can use your moves there. But other than that, it's gonna take you a long time. But yeah, that's the guide on how to solo DOFLAMINGO. Hopefully this helps some people. Hopefully you can go out there, you can farm them now, get the gear on your first try, because I know this is going to be very annoying to farm. Be sure to like and subscribe if this would help you or if you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.